Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I meant to share this in that previous video. This comes from Greg Crypto. He gives 3 different price possibilities. He gives the percentage of the run that we could possibly see. So he's saying 557% would put us at $3.12. I think we're going way higher than that. A 1500% run gets us to around $9. And a 5000% run gets us to $27.90. And he's saying this is going to happen by March of 2025, which that fits the time frame. And I said $27 plus is being conservative. I see a lot of people still calling for a 3-digit XRP. A lot of people are also expecting utility to start driving the price of XRP early next year. I think once Trump takes office, and we get the pro-crypto Congress in there, I think we could possibly see institutional adoption happening for XRP by March 2025. I'm talking about mass institutional adoption. This comes from Norm, and no, Norm does not do DMs. He says, XRP has Codius. Here's the patent. Ripple was awarded. Look it up. Read it. Look at investors. Who are they? It was always XRP. So when you see this, it shows you that this patent is still alive and that we could see Codius. Codius is the missing piece of the puzzle that gets us to the derivatives market for XRP. And I still think this has been going on in the background this entire time. And you see, expiration date, 3/23/2036. So I'm still expecting XRP to be moving very massive amounts of value in the derivatives market. I've been keeping an eye on Codius this entire time. This comes from Vet. All upcoming XRP ledger amendments. Multi-purpose token, a new token standard for real-world asset tokenization. AMM clawback, allowing tokens with clawback like RLUSD to be used in the AMM. Credentials, extends the deposit authorization feature, compliance first amendment. NF token mint offer, combines minting and offer creation of NFTs in one step. Aside from very important fix amendments and non-splashy improvements, this list is packed. And this is one of them that got passed recently. Today, after 7 months of discussions with the XRP community, the lending and borrowing specification was closed as the discussion reached consensus on the spec. We are going to see lending and borrowing coming to the XRP ledger. Imagine no longer going to the bank for a loan. Instead, maybe you get a loan from the XRP ledger, or you loan your XRP out over the XRP ledger and get passive income. That's what I always pictured for XRP. Take a listen to David Schwartz here. He talks about tokenized loans.
Enterprises use the XRP ledger just for payments. That's great. That's not a bad thing. But that's not going to bring their customers onto the XRP ledger. If they use the XRP ledger to launch tokenized loans, that's going to bring the people who are going to fund those loans and who want a return onto the ledger. That's the difference in the sort of institutional DeFi type of adoption and the traditional institutional adoption that we've seen. We really see that with stablecoins, right? A stablecoin is probably one of the most regulated products in the crypto space. If you look at companies like Circle, Tether, the forthcoming Ripple stablecoin, these are going to be heavily regulated products, right? Most of us will never be able to get a stablecoin directly from its issuer or redeem a stablecoin with its issuer. But there are millions of people who can hold USDT, hold USDC, hold the forthcoming Ripple stablecoin, who knows what jurisdiction on. They'll be in real DeFi ecosystems. That's the difference.
When he was talking about tokenized loans, that's going to come with institutional adoption. And institutions are going to open up so many possibilities for XRP holders. And, you know, this is going to happen very quick when it happens. And all of a sudden, you never, ever sell any of your XRP. Instead, you sit there month after month getting that massive return on your XRP holdings as the value of XRP rises higher and higher over time. This comes from Smoke. XRP, institutional passive income opportunity coming soon. Valor Asset Management is set to launch 15 new ETPs this year, with plans for 30 more in 2025. Crypto-based products for sophisticated investors are rapidly expanding, and Valor is taking in a step by offering physical staking ETPs. These products will provide clients a safe, secure, and regulated way to earn passive income using cryptocurrencies like XRP and XDC. This initiative is expected to increase institutional demand for XRP and XDC, while also giving holders the chance to stake their assets and earn rewards alongside major institutions, offering a new source of passive income in the crypto space. And of course, it is documented. Imagine it's a bear market and you're sitting there staking your XRP, earning more XRP, or we're in the middle of a massive utility run and the price keeps going higher and higher. And instead of selling your XRP, you decide to stake it and earn even more XRP off of your XRP holdings in a safe, secure, and regulated way. So there's not going to be a chance that you lose your XRP. This is getting very exciting, by the way, because this is what I've always pictured for XRP holders. And finally, it's starting to happen. Societe Generale Forge has announced the launch of its EURCV stablecoin on the XRP ledger in 2025. With Ripple custody powering the integration, EURCV will benefit from the near-instant settlement, low fees, scalability, and security of the XRP ledger. And this is a MiCA-compliant stablecoin as well. That's coming to the XRP ledger. And if it moves on the XRP ledger, guess what moves it? XRP. 2025 is gearing up for a huge year. Not only are we going to see XRP achieving very high price points, but we're finally going to start to see utility drive the price as well. And Brad Garlinghouse is going to be on Fox Business later today to discuss how the future of crypto innovation and regulation is already looking up under Trump's administration. Without Gensler's foot on the market's neck, tailwinds anyone? I like the idea of that. And a lot of people are now saying Brad may even say the day that RLUSD is going to go live. With RLUSD operationally ready, Ripple President Monica Long recently joined the block to share the story behind Ripple USD and what it means for the future of digital payments, transparency, speed, and stability once launched. But I want to point out one thing in this article: maximizing payment efficiency. With Ripple Payments, the digital asset XRP is a vital bridge asset for more complex currency flows, particularly in long tail corridors with lower liquidity. in cases where transactions involve less liquid currencies or tokens. The use of the XRP digital asset for payments can provide a more direct transactional path, drastically reducing time and fees, which long noted can sometimes exceed 10% in certain markets. Now, if you're going to be cutting down the fees, even if it is a more liquid market, people are still going to choose to use XRP because it's going to be cheaper. Even RippleNet, if you just use the software, it costs more than if you use RippleNet and XRP as well. It cuts the cost even lower. I think a lot of people are going to want to use XRP and RippleNet together. And even when they're moving RLUSD, they're going to want to move it with XRP because it's cheaper. Everything leads back to XRP. Few understand Ripple has created the standard for digital payments with the Interledger protocol. Like TCP/IP for the internet, Ripple came up with a protocol just like there was TCP/TIP for the internet. Our engineering team has created something called the Interledger protocol. Take a listen.
It's unlikely, I think it's almost impossible, that there's going to be one blockchain that is this monolithic thing that is going to be what everybody across the entire world standardizes on. By definition, there will be different ledgers, different blockchains, different networks that exist. So putting the entire world on one blockchain, fundamentally, I don't think it makes sense. It's not how the world is starting to play out. I don't think it's how the world will end up being played out. So Ripple kind of pioneered this idea of how do you address that problem? How do you create interoperability between different ledgers, between different payment networks? And so we came up with a protocol, just like there was TCP/IP for the internet. Our engineering team has created something called the Interledger protocol, or ILP. And the idea being that these different networks, blockchain just being one, ACH, which is the sort of money, the intra-country check clearing, money moving network here in the United States. Visa is a network. You can argue that HSBC has a payments network, et cetera, et cetera. There are all these islands right now, and sure, you can ask each of these networks to move on the blockchain, but then they're just kind of copying what they're doing and putting it over on a blockchain. There's scalability issues that come up very quickly when that happens. So the idea is, just like the internet connected data networks around the world, there should be a standard, a protocol that connects these value networks, these payment networks, and that's really what the Interledger protocol that we've developed and is now open source. It's now out for other people to build on and improve on and deploy, but it sort of got its start within Ripple. And that's really the idea, is to create these networks. So now you can have interaction between the networks and create that efficiency, that interoperability of value that we'd argue is lacking, sort of that third component after the interoperability of goods, the interoperability of data. You need the interoperability of value. And just like you need standards for those others two, you need standards for this. And the ability to leverage something like the Interledger protocol to do that is super important. And so now here's the...
And this is why that's so important. Clear breakdown to exactly how FedNow connects to the Interledger protocol and XRP. FedNow to Fedline TCP/IP based network messaging system for 10,000 banks. And it all runs on the Interledger protocol. Interledger and XRP equals frontrunners to be TCP/IP equivalent in fintech plus ILP presentation on TC and IP. Everything connects together with Interledger protocol, and it can handle trillions of transactions per second. It's built to serve the entire planet, and it was created by Ripple. This also opens up the Finternet from the BIS. It runs on the same type of connectivity. This is going to be massive because all those Ripple rails are going to be connected in the same way. But XRP is going to be traveling all day long on all of those rails. And as that happens, the price of XRP is going to go higher and higher over time. David Schwartz says, shots fired. Chris Giancarlo says, as for reports that I'm in the mix to run the SEC Gov. I made clear that I've already cleaned up earlier Gary Gensler mess at the CFTC, and I don't want to have to do it again. DC rumors that I'm interested in some sort of crypto role at the US Treasury are also wrong. You know, the CFTC, they are going to be so crypto friendly towards the retail investor. They're going to keep the retail investor invested in crypto going forward. That's why it's so important to have certain people stay in the positions that they're at right now. And I think we're going to see so many changes so quick at the beginning of 2025. By the time we get through next year, XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, QNT, all of these ISO cryptocurrencies that are so undervalued right now, all of a sudden will start showing their actual value. And it is going to be a very exciting time for crypto holders. But until it all happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.